We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Nutty.
On your face. On my face. Hey folks, welcome back to another excitement-filled week of digital cards. I am Tedsallis. At my side, as always, is Miss Padme1138, or Ms. Padme1138, as we prefer here in our woke culture. And with us this week, I don't know, I guess so. And then I always call everybody Ms. And then we also have Ms. AjaMarie with us this week. How are you this day?
I'm doing good. I got my cat Smudge here falling asleep on my shoulder. She wanted to be on the show today, so.
Well, she's a beautiful cat, and she's certainly a peaceful cat. She really behaves herself.
She's terribly spoiled.
Yeah, aren't they all? We've been talking the last 15 minutes, and that cat's just been chilling on her shoulder like, I'm great here. So, lucky you. You have a quiet cat. Ours are idiots.
Yeah, I have 9 more that aren't, so.
I'm waiting to see the day when the cats decide to climb up.
Yes, to
take
the green screen down. That'll be great.
I'm really surprised they haven't, or to come up from over behind it.
Yes, or just pull it down and knock it down, and everything's chaos, and it falls on us, and something hits me in the head, and I start bleeding, and that'd be a great show. I look forward to.
Thanks for a riveting podcast.
I know, yeah, that sounds like an award winner right there. Peabody award-winning podcast, Bloody Head Guy. So, well, moving in to the world of digital cards this week, we heard from Previn of Terror Cards that he is finishing up the Halloween base and is starting on some other sets. So, yes, there will be a Halloween base chase this year, as always. And then he usually always has a few other little sets. I haven't been collecting anything in tarot cards. I've just been, just misering up all my coins. I just crossed 1 million on my account, so I'm ready. For.
Oh my God! Yeah. How do you even do that? Like I'm doing straight edge kegger right now, and like I have a set going on that I want to do, but like it takes me so much. If I'm not buying the Pandora packs, which I don't always do. Like, it takes me so long to finish them. I really ought to be saving up for Halloween because that's like Christmas over there. Well,
you got a month. You got more than a month. It'll start in October. He'll go right into it with Halloween stuff. The 2nd October starts, man. It's like the pop-up Halloween stores show up everywhere. Hey, that used to be a Best Buy. Now it's the Scary Pumpkin Town or whatever the fuck.
I love Scary Pumpkin Town.
Oh, it's beautiful. Sidetrack number 1. I was at the liquor store the other day, and they had this huge display for some kind of pumpkin ale or something like that. It was the most terrifying display. I'd never.
Pumpkin ale is the worst.
But you remember that thing I sent you the video of?
Yes.
Oh my God! It was like this 9-foot-high pumpkin guy with glowing rib cage. It was horrifying. If I had a little kid, my kid used to get scared at Target. All the Halloween displays, could not go anywhere near any of these things. She would have shit her pants if she had seen this thing. I almost did.
Yeah, that'd be terrible. My youngest is still like anything remotely spooky, like. But then again, at the same time, like I hear that display, it's like I want that on my porch.
Yeah, no kids are gonna come near it. It's great.
Yeah.
So we usually get just little kids in our neighborhood, but so that was scary. But looking forward to tarot cards and Halloween stuff. It's always fun, always good time, and it's like you say, it's like Christmas in tarot cards. The Halloween stuff. Am I off camera? Am I leaning off too far? Twitch?
No, you're there.
Okay, I'm doing good. I'm a good boy today. So that's fun. So you are doing the straight edge kegger?
Yeah, it was, it's got that sort of punk rock theme to it, so I couldn't help but collect it. Like, I look at that set and it's like, that looks like everybody I hung out with in high school.
Yeah, me too. Complete with red cup full of beer at all times. It's Friday night. Oh, but there's my cup.
Yeah, the girl with the 240 ounces taped to her hands, like.
That's funny.
Doing that.
Yeah, so that was me, and then I haven't done it like nothing. The Volition set, I'm waiting. There should be another wave of Decay bass coming, anytime. I would expect in the next couple of days we'll see another wave of Decay bass starting up. So that's fun. That's a fun activity, and they have a bunch of people that have come into the app. Like we had one day where it was like, ah, damn, it seemed like half the people in our Discord decided to start on tarot cards.
I know, I love it. I love seeing everybody in there because it's fun. Like even if you aren't like a huge horror fan, it's just like the community there is
just chill. It's so nice. Everybody's just like, oh, hi neighbor, here. Oh, you need somebody with their throat being cut? Here you are. Oh, enjoy. They're so nice to give you all these gory pictures and half-naked women. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, so that's pretty much it for tarot cards. We should see another wave of Decay Base coming pretty soon. He's got the rest of the year before he finishes that, and then because we still have, by the end of the year, we have Decay Base will award. That'll probably award when it wraps up, and then we still have the Radiant Base. That's the one that comes in the Pandora packs, and then the Fire Base, and then the Black Base, which last year that kind of turned out to be a monument. It was really cool.
It's a hard one to do. Like I can't.
Impossible.
I got to give it to everyone doing the black base. Like I'm just barely kind of squeaking by on the fire base. Like those have been the ones since they're 100%.
Right.
If I happen to have 3 of the cards when they pop up, I'll meld it and just get them.
Yeah, those are pretty easy. I'm actually starting to level out my stack to 2 on those because award stack in tarot cards. So I should be able to complete 2 sets of that, and I'm looking forward to seeing if it's the same award. Fine, I think that was something from Night of the Living Dead, so that's fine. I think it was Bob Bra. That's what it was in the first base.
The week 1 award, I think, for this year was the Night of the Living Dead. I remember seeing that.
It was Bob Bra.
Yeah.
They're coming to get you, Bob Bra.
Love those.
Yeah. So hopefully that's the same thing. And the black, all I've done is my Hoard, and then one day there was an easy one, and I did that one. So I have like 2 black base. There's people that are already done. There's folks that have already finished. Last year, I think only 4 or 5 people did, and he put their names all on the card. So it's like a monument to their insanity to finish that. It's a lot. It's really hard.
I like helping everyone out on that just because it's so damn impressive that they're doing it. Like I have no problem. Like just take the base. Like run that meld.
Give me my Hoard and get what you need. So I have very little base because they've been. Eli DeGear comes at me like at least once a week on one of those things because whatever base I have, it's yours. Take them. Yeah. So Neon Mob, do you do Neon Mob?
Constantly.
Oh, okay.
I'm still pro on there, and I love it.
I still have my pro running right now, and it's again not doing that much for me, but I have been knocking out some sets and getting more carats out of it, so that's kind of nice. They had a new set that dropped yesterday at 3 p.m., which was the 100-Day Project Part 2, A New Beginning. Yeah. By Jared Scott, the guy that does that glitchy photographic stuff. He's the one. He's done some sets that I like.
Yeah, I'm doing that one. And then we had. I'm already finished with one of the ones that just dropped. From the Top of My Head came out. That crazy art where it's just like heads with little tiny people sitting on top of it.
Yeah, I wasn't attracted to that set. They do a lot of sets that are kind of like gimmicky. And I one thing that really bothers me there a lot is I hate cutesy titles and cutesy card titles, where they're, like, it's like a little jokey type thing. I don't know. It just doesn't, it's not my thing.
I like the art on that one. The name of it's goofy, but I like the art. It's weird. And it's not out yet, but another Darkfall is coming up in a few days.
That's on the 8th that comes out. So we have about, I think that's Tuesday, I want to say. So we have a little time before that drops, and I think that's an LE as well.
Yeah, it's a cool looking set.
I can't recall. Now I'm probably somebody out there is Neon Mob land going, no, it's not an LE. I always try to set a timer or a reminder for the drop on those the ones that aren't LE, because when they drop, you get the low numbers. You get the number 1s and 2s and stuff like that. So it's worth it to get in there fast and get those ones. On the LE, it doesn't matter because you just get random shit. So But I'm looking forward to the Darkfall. I like that guy's art style.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen anything for the blockchain this week. Haven't really seen any news other than Shatner is now redeeming the Goldens, which were like for like signed autographs or signed pictures or some kind of thing like that. There was something you got if you got one of those golds, and those were limited to 5. And then they also did the drawing for the signed action figure from those little Life in Plastic cards.
Yeah.
They only drew one. How shitty is that?
It does suck.
Yeah,
I
because
got, like, the only thing I've done is I actually got one of the free packs of the GPK when Digicom was going on. And
Nice.
They gave out 500 free packs. Got a pack of those. It wasn't anything great, just like common cards, and I got 2 sets of discs and then a single. I haven't even looked down to see what they're going for. Probably not much, but
the first day or two they're hot shit, and then it just all dies. I took down all my listings on the exchange because everything was just sitting there and not going anywhere. I'd like to get some wax and sell off some stuff, especially the Joe Exotic crap, but haven't had any real luck in the exchanges.
Yeah, it might be a long game sort of thing. It's like, the initial, hype on it, and then it dies down, but maybe, give it a few years if it keeps going on,
Right.
then we're back to it being like 2015 Star Wars,
Yeah, it's very, very speculator driven, and they're very much want to get in and get out as fast as they can, take their profits and run. So like you say, the long game will take a little bit longer. It still has some uphill struggles in terms of adoption and acceptance. And building a collector community, I think, is something that they haven't quite gotten going yet. But it'll take some time. I think it'll happen though.
I think we'll be really good off if it does pick up, like if it, give it a couple years and it does build up a fan base like we have in the regular collecting apps. Then the stuff that we got really early on will be.
This cat is killing me. The cat is just like such a sweetheart. She's just like literally, it's like she's laying her head on her shoulder, and as she moves, she's like, okay, I'm all right. Go back to laying on.
She's right in my ear, snoring.
That is a baby.
Yeah, she is.
That's funny. So, so not much going on in blockchain. In bunt, kick, and slam, and I guess we have to also say skate as well. Skate dropped Fire this week, which is a popular set. It's another wave. I think it's the 3rd wave of those. But it is one of those sets where you have long odd possibilities for really low count stuff and limited edition stuff. So the gold base on those, I think, were limited to 250, which in skate actually is kind of high.
Yeah, it is. But still, if it's got long odds, I like when they have any set like that. I go in because I've got millions of coins, and I just start powering through them. Bunt came out with a really cool set that I actually really like. I never, actually like sets. They did one called Tops 206.
I saw
It's like all like super old vintage style, like little tiny, and then it's got, I think, one card in there that's one of like the very first baseball players, Warner or something like that.
Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner is actually a very incredibly legendary. It's like considered like one of the most valuable baseball cards out there, and every once in a while one will just pop up out of a fucking cigar box. And go ahead. I hope you like yachts and big houses, because those things go for just absolute tons of money.
That'd be awesome to find. I'll settle for.
Go through any cigar boxes you have.
It's actually a really cool set. I'm gonna probably dump some of the coinage into that, and maybe actually pull together a full set for a change in there.
Well, I'm broke there because of the fact that and the Honus Wagner is card T206. That's why it's called that, and that's why it has that same style.
I love the style. On each variant, the back of the card is different. For each of them, it has another like old school baseball card style to the back of them, and it's just, you throw vintage stuff at me and I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah, I just looked it up. The Honus Wagner, I think the most recent sale, and that this was a graded example, and it was only a 5, on a scale of 10, went for $3.12 million.
Cool. Oh.
$3 million. So yeah, dig around in those shoe boxes and hope for the best.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So that's kind of it's so legendary. Even an idiot that knows nothing about sports has heard of this one.
Yeah.
So, because I want to find one. And my days of struggle and hard work will be over then.
Laughing at that.
Yeah, I don't do shit. I'm worthless. So I didn't. I think Kick had a new MLS set this week, and they've got some scoring stuff going on because Tim Hazmat C was very excited about that, and everybody was pulling stuff for him. Just take them because
5-star box.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I was pulling on that too because it's another one, lots of variants. It's got SIGs and relics. I pulled some good relics on there. I was just kind of powering through packs last night, but it's another app I have a ton of coins on, so I hate cross trading with the Kick people most of the time.
I've got coins in Star Wars, mate.
Yeah.
I've got over 45,000 coins.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, really, dude? Yeah, okay, open 45 of those watch party packs for me. And meld me a relic and get back to me. And then Slam, they dropped some live SIGs, and then they also had some inscription ones with what's her face? Who's the man? Is that who is that? Becky Lynch, the man. I don't know why she's the man.
I don't see it.
She a lady. But whatever. Those were very limited, and they sold out. And then the packs went away for a while, and then they've come back. And you can pull those, but nobody cares about those other ones. They were all after the inscription ones. And then they had I've been my long running saga of the SIG relics, how I was doing those, but I missed the Alexa Bliss. And so I was like, I'm waiting for that to cool off, and I'll go get the Alexa Bliss. Well, they dropped some other super hot chick last week, and that one sold out while I was taking a nap. I wake up, and I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, I better go get that. Gone. I think was it Trish Stratus or something like that?
If it has boobs over there, it sells out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they go crazy. They just come running with their dicks out. So I have to get that in there. It's too fun. So you're supposed to watch Twitch and tell
I'm
me.
watching. There's nothing happening except the screen is twitching.
It's twitching. That's okay. So yeah, I missed another one. So now my dreams of like catching up on that have like diminished dramatically. So probably just shit can that one. And then in Disney Collect, last week after we got done recording, I think it was Saturday, they dropped the Topps Classic Series 3. Yes. Which is like back to remember was it the 80s, all the 80s properties?
Time around.
Yeah, so they had Little Mermaid and that Black Cauldron, which I really like.
That's the one I'm totally going after. It's the only reason I went in on that set is because they have the new super rares. That's the first set that had super rare like new cards since they did the re-tiering.
And a strange mechanic for those because you had to get those coins. If you were an insider during Digicon, they gave you packs that had the coins. Yeah. Just little tokens, I guess they call them. Is that right? Tokens?
Yeah, that Digicon tokens, I think is what they called them. And they're like the odds on them are long. Like if you didn't have that for the insider pass, I think it's 2 tokens for a meld. The coin odds were 1 in 50.
I think it's 5 for a meld actually.
I'm pretty sure it's just 2. Like it was.
I got fucked. I got fucked on that deal then. It's 5 for you, Greg.
Yeah, just you. They're like you in particular, but this guy in particular.
Greg Tax.
Yeah, Greg Tax. Smart ass, you fucking podcaster. Think you're a social media influencer? Yeah, influence this. Well, I got a bunch of those coins, and I did go after some of the packs on those and some of the bundles just to get my Diamondoids back up for the Ratzenberger, which I was rebuilding that. And then our friend John, OB the OJ, wanted to do that set of the refractors. It's a 50 card set.
Yeah. Fuck all that.
Yeah, and he was like, well, because I think it's going to be pretty low count. I'm like, I don't know, man, because those things they're going to be around for a long time, a very, very long period of time. Those things are available for collecting and melding and all that shit. So I don't know about that, man.
I mean, I just went for the Black Cauldron ones. Like, I at least wanted that because I love seeing that particular movie in the app. I saw that in the movie theater when I was young, and it scared the bejesus out of me, and I love it.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's I think Don Bluth was the principal art designer around that whole thing, and that's when he was like, he had a really cool style. So I like that, but those cards are ugly. Those refractors are just ghastly.
Really are disgusting looking. If it had an animation to it where it actually refracted.
Yeah, that would be an interesting.
Everything else is animated there. Why couldn't they put a holographic effect on it so it
refracted?
Yeah.
It's in the name.
Why don't you refract a little bit sometime?
Lazy. Cat. Oh my god.
So I didn't like those, but congratulations to John OG. He completed that set. I had pulled a bunch of them, and he was actually, what was he giving me? He was giving me those Kevin John cards. He pulled a couple of SIGs and gave me those for a bunch of mine. I was just like, take them. And he was like, oh, here, take these. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll take those. I like those Kevin John cards a lot.
Yeah, I like those a whole lot.
So, yeah, so congratulations, ugly cards. And then they've had a couple other things, but I'm kind of back in coin save mode after Ratzenberger collection.
Yeah.
And I was able to trade some of those refractors for Ratzenberger golds as well. And I was happy to trade those 1-to-1 for the golds I needed from the character set, because that's like 11 cards I had to complete and get back together again. I already had the award. I could have waited, but that's how we go. We got to get it now. I need it now. So that was that. And then Marvel Collect. Do you do anything in Marvel Collect?
It was a really meh week in Marvel Collect. Like, they had Acrobats, New Avengers, those character asses.
Yeah, the character turn tilt I called the cheeky bum looker set,
Yeah,
because all I saw everywhere was people posting butt shots.
Nothing else. There was the Wave 5 of the original art came out, which I haven't been doing until they come out with a Doctor Strange. I don't bother with it. Like, it was just
Yeah, didn't I see a disappointing Doctor Strange butt shot from you?
Yeah, there was. It's almost as bad. Like, the new wave of base that came out, like, I loathe that Doctor Strange card so much. Like, it's shot from the worst angle. Like, there's no excuse for it. If you're making a draft, there's no reason to, like, shoot him from, like, up his nose. So he looks like my garbage man in it, and it's awful. Like a garbage man in a jumpsuit.
Well, that would be really practical as a garbage man to wear a jumpsuit.
It looks like it's a comfy outfit, at least. It doesn't look like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it was funny. That's all I saw, and I'm in one of the Marvel Collect groups on Facebook, and literally all it was butt shots, because everybody turned them around, screen capped their ass, and then posted it. It was ridiculous. So they're just a bunch of cheeky bum lookers. You bum lookers. Cheeky monkeys. And that is pretty much it for all the other apps. And with that, we move into the magical, tragical, fun world tragical
like
world of Star Wars.
I realized a while back that long-term commitments just aren't my thing, man. 30 weeks, 3 ways to 10. I can't do it. It's too much. I got myself a brand new jam. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby.
All right.
I'll be
Keeping it weekly.
Yeah.
The marathons in a minute, thing. Series 2 of Keeping It Weekly. And we made it. It was week 12 of this fun run. So we did it.
Well, there's still 20 minutes. I might, anything can happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. They could completely forget to drop it and whatever. It's tops.
Yeah.
So we started off Sunday with Editor's Choice, Top's Choice, and I love this card. It was Screaming Kylo.
Oh, yeah.
In his command.
Yeah.
More!
More!
And then when it dropped, I had the moment where I'm like, oh my god, is Hux visible anywhere in this shot? And then I'm thinking, no, he's on the ground. He knocked him out. He threw him against the wall. No, he's not.
Yep.
So then I'm like, okay, I'm good. But I love that card. It was fabulous. Even though it'd been used, that shot had been used somewhere else. Come on, people. That's all they do is reuse the same pictures over and over again.
Well, it's a funny picture, kind of.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
He likes more.
More. Gilded Galaxy, awesome one this week. It's Padme when she's cleaning up R2.
I never even looked at the Gilded Galaxy for this week.
Well, you'll
That's
be
how
able to
much I
redeem it in 20 minutes. So
That'd be great. Be great.
It'll be
I
a
hope.
live action.
I hope I didn't forget to, get something this week.
Well, you've done that yourself,
Or not done that myself.
Well, And Monday Heroes was not Hera. It was little baby Anakin.
Aww.
So it was a wizard. And then Tuesday, Droids finished up with Forloom. So
Forlom.
Loom.
Why do you say
Lom.
Forloom?
Because
is
I
he
do.
Weaving a tapestry or something?
Just like I say room.
Huh?
Room.
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 Okay.
It's just for
Instead
for
of room,
room.
people say room or room.
Room.
I don't know. Fuck
I don't
that.
know, fuck that,
That's
whatever.
a sidetrack not even
Yeah.
worth pursuing right there. That was a waste of
All
time.
right, yeah. We'll have to cut that out in post.
I'm not.
Right.
Edit out the parts where we're stupid.
Exactly.
Never do.
Featured creature finished off with a space slug, also known as an exogorth.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Why didn't they just at least...
Just call it a space slug.
Yeah, but it could have said space slug. Nobody has ever referred to that as an exogorth.
Oh, I'm hoarding
man.
exogorth.
Oh, guess what I got for Christmas?
I got the exogorth.
Yeah, I got the Barlow's Guide to Extraterrestrials for Christmas, and it's got it. Yeah,
Exogorth. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're supposed to be happy it wasn't another one of these humanoid, ones that they were calling a creature.
Offensive.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exogorth, a hot lady.
It wasn't like natives of Tatooine that they call, I don't know what they would call them. They call them something stupid. Creature.
Yeah. Aunt Beru.
Aunt Beru.
Creature.
Sand creature.
This week's creature is Aunt
Aunt
Beru.
Beru. Yeah, so.
Her skeleton.
And then fan choice. Oh, that
too soon. Too soon, really?
Too soon.
I guess it's always too soon.
It's always too soon.
Poor Aunt Beru.
Poor Aunt Beru. For the fan choice tournament, we got our winners. So you got your free cards of bronze was the X-Wing, silver was the Hammerhead Corvette, and the winner was the Jedi Starfighter.
Hooray! I knew it all along. I
Yay!
never had any doubt it was going to be that.
Which I didn't realize it until people started referring it to Ahsoka one, but she's in the cockpit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
that's cool.
assumed it was. I assumed it was Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter
I had no idea.
because Obi-Wan.
Then totally strange award though. The overall award was Ray Speeder. It's like, oh yeah, fly that out in space, honey. See how that goes.
Poorly.
I saw that scene in Total Recall.
Yeah. Ray Speeder, where's that award?
It's the overall. You got to get it in your bulletin.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably in your bulletin right now. You better get it before it expires. That's the Rainbow Overall Award is Ray Speeder. I'm not lying. I didn't make this up. It's in my stack right now.
Yeah,
Times-
you have to go to your mailbox to get it, which I just love when they...
No red pop. It's in your mailbox in the app.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check.
The top three were in the store as
Yeah.
a pack, but the overall you have to get in your bulletin. So hey, everybody.
I've been in my bulletins. What day did that come out?
Maybe you missed one. Ooh.
No.
It did come out Friday. It should be in there.
Fucking tops.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Thursday. It should be there. Well, I mean, if you don't want to go through opening a ticket, I have one on my alt. It's probably going to be worth about 75 cents. So
I didn't see one on my alt either.
you fucked up. You missed
No.
one. You missed a week.
I
Sorry.
voted. I vote.
If you'll double check.
I vote.
Well, double check. Open up a ticket. Make their lives miserable.
Oh, great.
They
I
deserve
can't
it.
wait to talk to Miguel and
Miguel,
Kristen and
Kelly.
Bob
Kelly.
and Kelly.
Oh, Kelly.
and
Kelly was the bane of my
all of
existence
the
this week.
best members of Jizz Blanket.
This week during one of the errors, Kelly, she fucking wore me out to the point where she was like, Robert, can you fucking take this guy? Because holy shit. Because I was past the point of being
all I
nice.
can say is welcome to my world,
I
Kelly.
kept opening up these responses with Kelly. Come.
Listen.
Dearest Kelly, like you would talk to a retarded dog.
Okay. All right, let's finish up keeping it weekly so then I can go check my bulletins again and start
Yes.
raising Cane.
Can't
What
wait.
the hell, man? Now I'm pissed. I can't even finish the last thing of keeping it weekly. I'm pissed off. Where's my freaking card? I
They-
vote for these stupid ships.
They
with
found a
the
new way to
lamest
keep
ships
it
in the
weekly.
goddamn Star Wars universe, and I don't get my rainbow thing.
It's in the name, keeping it weekly.
It's weak. It's bullshit.
Okay. So,
Man.
so
All right, Friday
Friday,
with villains.
son of a bitch.
And
The
it
villains at Tops that didn't give me my award.
Villains. It was not Trudgeon. It was Dengar.
Dengar. Yeah, and that's that
And
animated.
it was cartoon
yeah,
Dengar.
skinny Dengar.
Skinny, lame-ass Dengar. It's just, okay, how villainous is that? Ooh,
I
I'm
haven't
Dengar.
seen him in any of those episodes, but every time I see him, he seems like he'd be the sidekick character to go, yeah, kick his ass, boss. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, is that how he does?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I see. It went
Pretty
from.
much.
He looks like, he
Nailed
kind of
it.
sits off to the side. Yeah, kick his ass, boss.
Nailed it. Yep.
Cool.
And we're a couple minutes away from finding the last concept. Last week it was that Finn, DJ, and Rose one that I didn't like so much. You liked it.
I like it. It's DJ, so I did.
I
all
like
three.
the Finn face on it. It was hilarious.
That's right. Finn's like,
He's like, what?
so we'll see what it is very shortly.
Well, if you drag it out, you get there and still have
I
part
can
of the thing.
bitch some more about
Yeah.
where the frick my fan choice thing is. What the
We'll-
heck?
We'll have to have a live check of your of your inbox here in a minute. That'll be really good.
Her meltdown
A new
live.
segment. Crystal goes fucking nuts. It's a new segment. Crystal loses her goddamn mind. It's a weekly.
Time stamp.
It's a weekly thing. It's almost guaranteed she's gonna go nuts about something. So then we have concept.
Okay, all right, it's good, guys. It's
there,
It's
okay.
there. It's there.
Crisis averted.
Crisis
So-
averted. It showed up yesterday.
It
for
feels
me.
like you kind of kept it weekly. Kind of kept it weekly on that one.
Not checking your inbox.
Yeah, I check it constantly. I find free
Well, I
packs,
mean,
unopened
usually-
packs there all
Yeah,
the time. It's great.
Yeah.
It's the gift that keeps on giving
Well,
you
you
shit
know.
you already paid for.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me claim this.
Yes, please, before it too late. It's there it is. It's Ray Speeder, a nice little
That's-
rainbow. Doesn't make any sense. All of them,
Doesn't make any
all the other ones were
sense.
spaceships, and then this one is, it's because it's Ray.
Because.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
we've touched on this before, but it seems like the guys in charge of picking the sets and the whatnot don't know their Star Wars that much.
Nuh-uh.
We've gone through this.
I
before.
mean, literally, that General Taggy Chief Bass thing still is
Still
out
exists.
there.
They never
Yes.
fixed it.
No,
They're never gonna fix it.
No, they're never gonna fix it.
It shall never be fixed.
Never gonna fix it. Never gonna fix it. So yeah,
Were you trying to go never gonna get it,
Yeah.
never gonna
Yeah.
get it, but never gonna fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
it was good.
Woo 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 woo.
Yeah,
Okay.
be a new segment. Never gonna fix it. Never gonna fix it.
Oh my God. That'd be like a 4-hour show. Are you kidding? All the fucking shit that's in the app that they've never fixed. Oh my God. Seriously.
I like to send tickets in on stuff that they get wrong. That's just Star Wars technicalities. Like, oh, you got this character spelled wrong. Because I like the canned response I get back. Like, we're so thankful for you collectors that want to help out with our blah blah blah. It's like it's like the least thankful sounding letter ever. Where you can
Right?
just hear them like, God damn it, dork.
Well, plus it's like the water's going into the tub faster than it can drain out because they're making new bad shit fucked up every week, and you can't even address all the old stuff.
Literally is not a week when they don't Star Wars something wrong.
You know what? The other thing I see now is people get pissed off because in the set view of my sets, when it updates something, you know, the default sort is by update date, and that's how you see new sets and stuff like that. But if they change something in one of those old database things, it goes like, right to the top, and they're like, oh my shit, fuck, they are doing more reflections. No, they just fucking fixed the spelling on something that was wrong in there.
Yeah,
that's fun. So Horde updates. Wait, no, come on.
No, I just I don't get, you know how like
you want to
when
bitch some more?
Yes. Never gonna fix it. Never gonna fix it.
Never gonna fix it. Woo, 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 woo.
Like, you know, when we have all these delay lags of when we're expecting something to drop, and it's like, oh, we're waiting for this to get approved by Lucasfilm. Are you telling me Lucasfilm doesn't know the difference between Chief Bast and Taggy? Come on!
They probably do, but they got bonus points for calling a space slug an exogorth. They're like, oh, geez, you guys, you covered up a multitude of sins with that geek knowledge.
No, they did not.
Doesn't even out. They need to watch the films. They should be like on rotation in the office nonstop.
In the office, they should have to watch the films nonstop and know this shit.
By heart.
Yeah.
Shit like the fans know it.
Yeah, they do not.
We're on a different level than most people, even most normal fans. No, gotta say.
We're not normal.
No, this is not right what we do. We're not right. So hey, Horde updates. Oh, I'd love to tell my Horde update. Thanks. Let's see, on Jana. I'm just trying to move this shit along.
Never gonna fix it.
Turns into a 20-minute quagmire of Crystal bitching right in the middle of the show.
It's the new segment. Never gonna fix it. Never gonna fix it.
Woo, 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 woo! I can't stop doing that. It's so good. So it's great. And then so Jana, hey, 17,500 something whites, 3,600 something blues, 1,700 something reds, 849 greens, and 416 oranges. So I want to meld too. I'm just gonna keep going. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm not gonna do a wave 2. Just fuck it. This is it for me for the year, and that's what I'm doing. Watch. Mark my words. Christmas time. I just completed another rainbow at the last second, and I did it. And
yeah.
That's how I do.
Yes.
And then beady, I'm at 13,500 something. On white, I am at 2,300 something. On blue, I am 1,400 something. On red, and then I am 509 greens and 320 oranges. So pretty solid. And then I actually got quite some of those Digicon base. I think I have about 10 Jana Digicon base and then like 8 beaties. I was hoping that I'd be able to swap more of those into that, but no joy.
Yeah, I've been having a hard time swapping those into Horde. Like, people don't seem to give a shit.
It doesn't seem like that many people are like going for the set.
Yeah.
I did the set.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay.
Done.
Bored now.
I'm bored.
Bored.
I'm going to sleep.
Bored.
I'm like a cat on AjaMarie's shoulder. I'm bored. Flash to the cat.
Falling sideways a second ago. She like leaned back and she was doing this.
That is a Klingon of a cat.
Right? It's like one of those the little shoulder things they have everywhere now at Disney. You know, the little like we have that Porg thing. It's just like she's got a cat.
It is that thing. Like that's where she wants to sit when I'm at my desk.
No. She's like, oh, don't move. I'm gonna get comfortable again.
That's funny. That's such a baby cat. Okay, so how's your Horde going, Crystal? What's up? How's that Princess Leia stack going?
I kind of just slacked off. I was just kind of like, you know, because, you know, some people would have like been sending out, you know, trades to everybody in the universe to like get to their number for the show or something. But I was just like, yeah, I just didn't feel like
I'm going to play this back for you when they announce the requirements and you're like thousands away.
Bitch.
I will, because you've done this before.
Bitch.
You rope-a-dope around, and then it's time to go, and then I'm like, oh, now I got a Horde fucking...
Well, I don't care. I don't care if I don't get the monument. I don't care.
You don't. Yes, you would. That'd
Not
break your
really.
rainbow.
Only one.
Well, but you can't break your rainbow. How are you doing on the wave 1, Leia? You should be in good shape.
I have 10.9K.
See, you're
white.
okay. You're gonna do fine
Yeah.
with that. I don't have to worry
I
about
have
that one.
1.5K blue, 935 red, 467 green, 275 orange. Wave 2, I have 2.6K.
Okay, quarter of the way.
White. 934 blue, 576 red, 323 green, and 150 orange.
Okay, well you're
And
good on colors.
Trudgeon is not worth talking about yet.
No. How about you, AjaMarie? Are you hoarding anybody, and where are you at?
Yeah, I didn't make notes of any of my colors. I actually started just for the shits and giggles, Wave 1 Caretaker Horde.
Ooh.
Just to monument it, just because it's going to be, I want to see how quick I can throw it together. I started it a couple days ago. And on white, on Caretaker, I'm already at 1.6K after like just a couple of days of not trying real hard. My clients are sitting at 2.6K white, Porg 11.8K white, 12.9K my DJ white, and my platinum iconic clients, I hit 100 of those the other day, and then I'm already up to 119 on them.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you're in good shape. You're doing a lot of fucking hordes at once. That's crazy.
Well, I started out with just Porg and DJ, and I'm really hardcore on those, and I've gotten those close to where I at least want to be for monuments. Those are permanent hordes anyway. Just like clients going to be a that's everywhere on the card sort of collection there. So I kind of, clients where I'm mainly focused. Caretaker is just to do the fish nun for the
Should
hell
be
of it.
easy as hell, though. I mean, nobody.
Yeah,
I don't,
exactly. Like, I'm having an easy time getting rid of some of the B-list characters that nobody wants. Like, I'm finding people that have those hordes and just doing, 300, boom, get it done.
Yeah, I'm just spamming constantly. I hardly ever send a horde trade. My hordes are easy, and most people have tons of them. So I just spam, collect, spam, collect, spam, just back and forth. And I've changed my spam because the black and white cooled off. The pre-viz or whatever, the preliminary arts on the Kevin Johns fell off in interest. And so basically I just went to take any 2020 uncommon over 10,000 for 9 horde, whatever. If you got reds, you got blues, orange, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Constantly getting people that are like, these fan choice from 2015 are 20,000. I can get one of these. It's not from 2020, bro. I'm going to decline that every time.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you those for 9 white base. So that's a difficulty, but we have a new wave probably of black and white tomorrow. I think tomorrow should be the last wave of those. That's a huge fucking set, but those blues are super easy to just turn into. Those first 3 days after the thing drops, I'm just churning all those blues into horde.
It's a good set to get just for that. Like, that's been my motivation for like going hard on those sets, is because I put those out, like the brand new sets when they drop. That goes out solely for client. That's for my Wave 2 horde, and that's been a really good source of getting some of them. There's been a shortage on the white client, and it's pissing me off. It feels like somebody is out there like just half-ass hoarding client and just doing the whites because there's plenty of colors, but everyone's down to no white. So I'm like, what are you doing with my Warner? Like, those are mine. Stop.
Well, they're going at it harder than you at. They're probably sending horde trades. Sorry, yeah. If you're just sitting spamming and waiting for one, that's what you're going to get is 1 and 2, and the wily commuters out there shoveling them all in. Fuck you, AjaMarie. I'm taking all of these.
I wonder if it's there. I actually had somebody threaten to do that to me. Like, I had somebody got mad about a trade, and they were like, I'm going to go after your hordes. And
Wow.
screw up
Really?
your hoarding. I was like, fight hoarding those clients.
Don't you go after my fish non-horde like that. That'll make me mad.
Yeah, please don't take all of those.
The caretaker is my favorite character I love so much. Cool. And it's my birthday. So, meditation chamber is now up to 8.
Still at 8?
Yeah, still at 8. I checked this morning. So it's still holding at 8. But, hey, so only 92 to go.
Oh.
Only 92 to go.
Oof.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like that, they should just like randomly drop it in packs for just some random set.
Yeah, there's
just some random set and just throw it in there.
If they were to get back to sets that had limited counts that would sell out in a short amount of time, anytime they did like that Festival of Pisana, did they have them in that?
They should have.
They should have, because they knew that they were going to sell out within a couple, 3 days.
Yeah.
They were, oh shit, oh god, somehow by some crazy random happenstance, 92 of those. And as much as they fuck up packs on their own, why should they worry so much if something's going to disappear from the store when the meditation chamber sells out? 92 of them at 1,000,000 to 1 odds. It's
they
absurd.
Want to see that sell out fast, make it a limited, just a 2,500 count, and throw a meditation chamber in there. That would go so quick. Like, I'd dump money into that.
Well, we do anyways. Anything that comes out limited count these days, it's like, you're going to get that.
Or
you got to get that.
anything with gilded. Anything with gilded, they should have that chamber in there.
Right.
Oh.
And at better odds, because you're ponying up crystals on the crystal packs. When the crystal packs sell out, boom. Not on the shit where they're doing 100 gilded, 100 count gildeds. Did they even sell those out yet?
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Absurd. They were hot shit for about a day, and they've really, everybody realized, 100's a lot.
It is, and it's you're gonna gild 100 count. Like, that's kind of stretching the definition of gilded there just a bit.
Well, I've seen people putting together the whole set of that in purple. So more power to them. They had some baller shit. Look at my purple set. and then Dengar's to the side going, yeah, tell him, boss. tell him about your gilded set. Okay. I like doing that. That's fun. That reminds me of me when I was in high school. I used to get beat up constantly. So I did. That Cobra Kai thing, I can really relate to a lot of what's going on in that. So we had some, during the weekend, as Digicon was still going on last weekend when we recorded, and they still had, they had the watercolor flare, which is, that was a pretty cool set. Those were okay. And then I liked those, actually. They were kind of like dabs of paint would spread out and fill. Kevin John was probably like, what's that?
It's the Baby Yoda one, right?
Yeah, those were cute. Really cute art. Kevin John's probably like, that is not how that works.
Really?
What is it?
Ezra's home.
Man.
Yeah.
How often do you get there in the show? Like once?
That's just...
I immediately left my home.
Ezra's home.
Well, there you go. That's your home!
Okay.
All right.
Snippy will be happy, but
Yeah.
it's just throw a person in there.
So it's just an empty room.
Yeah, it's just an empty room.
Cool. Neat.
Oh, cool. Ended on a meh.
Yeah, that's fitting. That fits. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, there's been worse.
That's true.
What does Snippy say? He was there a few times.
A few times.
Okay. So not really a place we have a lot of. I have zero association with that, so it's literally getting it by rote. I did that. I've done the whole thing in gold, so yeah, fuck me. I have to get 7 of those today. That's great. So yeah, watercolor flare was cute. Really cute stuff. And then I really liked the Mandalorian kinetic set that came out.
Awesome.
Really good looking.
That one I love so much. Like they look great.
I like how IG-11's like waving at you. Hi.
Yeah.
I'm a friendly robot.
They did a really good job with that one. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but
It's cool because they have kind of like the parallax thing where they have the front plane and then the rear plane. So they're moving through that. And then also the characters are, there's stuff happening with the characters, like the Mandalorian's robe is blowing. It reminds me of that when we went on the kick in our Discord with that Pixaloop.
it reminds me of that a lot, except they did a lot better of a job than...
Yeah, they did better than any of the stuff we did with... Although we did some pretty nice Pixaloops. We did some pretty cool ones.
It's a really fun app to play with. Like, I've done some cool things with it, just screwing around. I need to get the need to just break down and pay for the pro version because it's actually really fun.
I still haven't ponied up for that. I figured out how to get around using almost everything without paying for it, just by using screen record.
There's the Gilded Galaxy.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Yeah.
That's a cute one. So those were nice. And then in ongoing, we have Return of the Jedi Fractured, and Matt finally got his bike scooter guy. And so he's
Bike scooter guy.
He's ruining those in gold for anybody. I'm sorry for anybody trying to do that wave in gold.
Yeah.
Because he's just sopping them up like gravy with a biscuit, as we say here in the South.
Yeah, I don't like biscuits and gravy. I never have.
Really?
Yeah, I just.
Too gushy.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. I like soft foods. I don't
like my biscuits gushy.
At my age, I like soft foods.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like my biscuits gushy. I like biscuit.
Well, you like the flaky layers.
Oh, those are the best to take them apart.
She peels them apart one by one, each flaky layer. Oh,
I do the same thing, like a little paper thin.
Yeah.
That's what she likes to do.
Anyway, that was a weird tangent.
I like to take the biscuit, the flaky layer, I pull it apart, and here I go. And then I make a small croissant out of it. I roll it up into a tiny croissant, and then I eat that. And I convert it to a different form of pastry.
So we all eat like small children, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun. So, yeah. So Fracture came out. Matt's just going ham on the golds, I think, and loving that. And then they had a new
Avatar chase.
Avatar Wave 5.
I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one's crazy.
That's my avatar right now. Is that crazy gold singer chick?
Yeah, it's like
She's
Lady
the best.
Gaga kind of thing.
Yes.
Something going on, or
So
Sia.
good.
Is it Sia?
Sia, yeah, but no, it's been more of a Gaga.
I like the musicians though, so I was like, I'll do this one. I'll do it, and I'm not going for the green ones, but.
It was all fun and games until Wednesday. The second card.
Because, people howl every single time these come out. People come into the transmission. They only have one transmission when they launch a new wave. There's never another transmission. And I think it's because everybody's just waiting for another wave of these. So they come in and go, this is fucking bullshit. I have to fucking buy an avatar. And then, it's just like, God damn. No, you don't. You don't have to do it. You can just not.
You could not.
You could just not.
Just not.
Oh, I guess I have to buy a fucking private airplane now because somebody else did. No, you don't. But they yeah, they're just so pissed off that this even exists that they have to come in and rail about it. So
God forbid.
I feel like I do it half the time just to piss people like that off. Just when they see my avatar, they're like, oh, that's why this fucking dumbass that's why they even have those, because fucking dumb shits like that buy it. Yes.
Yes.
I buy it to trigger them.
They screwed up on Wednesday with making the packs not available, but then on the silver tier, it was showing the wrong card.
That frog guy, the frog.
In a jar. I guess that's going to be the next one because it wasn't the last one. I guess they screwed up and showed us the last card in the set. If not, I don't know what they're doing. If we get another card besides that frog, I'm going to be like...
Right, I want that frog in a jar. I was going to make that my avatar.
It's a frog in a jar. Well, that's when I had my fun conversation with Kelly. Now, Kelly, because I open up my ticket with Jizz Blanket, and Kelly's like, "Oh, can you send us a picture of the email from Apple showing that you paid for this?" And I'm like, "No, I can't, because I have no control over when that is generated. It usually comes after a couple of days.
Yeah.
Long after, guess what? 48 hours for this pack to drop." And I don't want to have to fucking buy it again on the second go round to get the thing. And this is the kind of thing where it's a time sensitive deal. And I'm just telling them, hi, I bought the thing. The pack's not in the store. It's not triggering the pack for anyone because it's at 0 count. Look at the store. Look at the count on the card. I've got a screen cap right here showing it 0. Nobody is getting access to this.
You don't need my receipt to see that this card isn't going to anyone. Get your head out.
Exactly
your ass.
right. I can send you a picture of my purchases from my profile, but it's going to say pending, and then you're going to tell me, when you get the final email, let us know, send it to us. And I'm like, look, what you're doing is running off the clock on something that's fucked up. You need to talk to whoever's in charge of getting the store right and get that fixed. And after about 3 or 4 of these back and forth, with starting with Kelly, and I'm like talking to a child at this point. Kelly,
you know what this calls for?
What?
Never gonna fix it. Never gonna fix it.
Well, they did finally fix it. I did hear from Robert, and I'm like, Robert, look, it's not in the store. Nobody's getting it. There's 200 some people that have bought this bundle that have the bronze. I know you have more than one ticket. I'm not the only one that's sending you a ticket about this. Talk to somebody who's in charge of the store and fix it. So, man, I'll tell you, like, within an hour, Robert, he's fucking large and in charge. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but boom, it appears, but then it's got the wrong thing. It's got the frog in it. And then, so I sent it back and say, hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, good job. It's in the store, but the frog guy's still in there. It's wrong. And so they just very quietly overnight at some point changed all the frogs to Figure and Dan, which was what it was supposed to be all along. So, we started out trying to trigger other people, and we got triggered ourselves in turn. So that was fun.
That's just part of the course there. That's toops.
Yeah, it was funny too when the pack when the pack finally arrived. I got the green in the first pack.
I think I got it in like second.
Yeah.
I haven't been bothering with that.
I'm not doing the green. She's crazy. But the counts on those usually come in pretty low. I mean, people hate the avatar thing, so they always come in. The greens sub 100, usually sub 50. They're pretty damn low.
When you buy it, like, it goes through twice, right? Like, it does 2 runs of the avatar chase.
Correct. Yeah. It's every 2 days there's a new one. Every 48 hours there's a new one, and then at the end of the thing, then they run through the whole thing again, just like they're doing with Armored and Ready, or no, it was Troopers in Time.
Oh.
Troopers in Time was one.
Still no steampunk trooper.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy it the first go round, do you still have access to the coin packs the second go around?
I can't recall. Probably not, knowing Tops.
Yeah, I definitely won't buy them twice. If I still have access, I might go for the greens. But...
Yeah. So then the third one was the band from Maz's Castle. So the last one should be Froggy, whatever the fuck his name was. Because on the card, on the info on the thing on the back, it said Figure and Dan. They just loaded the wrong image to the wrong.
Because probably somebody didn't know who Figure and Dan was.
Yeah, hey, that frog guy, it's Figure and Dan, right? Yeah, that's what I'd call him.
It's an alien, what?
Figure and Dan and John Ford Coley. Come on.
It's an alien.
Yeah. Fuck it, it's an alien. Who cares?
They
Nobody
won't
knows
know.
this shit. So they finally
Bunch
dropped.
of nerds, they won't know.
Bunch of dorks.
Bunch of dorks.
Beat them up and fucking snag on them and give them a wedgie. The Cad Bane set that they accidentally sneak previewed like a month ago finally came out. I think they wait until they think people forgot about it, and then they put it out like, here it is, the new set that you didn't know you needed, but we knew. We've been waiting for it for a long time. So that finally came out. Could care less. You doing that one, AjaMarie?
I did it just to do it. I had coins and whatever. They haven't been coming out with like a whole ton of stuff, so I was like, oh man, we'll dump into this. It's mainly like dupes for my horde and.
Well, the red motion effect is just dazzling. It's one of the most. Oh my God! It's literally one of the most lackluster motion things you've ever. It's got kind of like the shine on the frame that just kind of moves around a little bit. Yeah. It is super fucking weak. I mean, it puts the no in motion.
Ooh,
yeah, they're stretching the definition of motion quite a bit there.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't exciting, but I see people out there trading, and they love that bounty hunter. He probably hangs out with Dengar, huh?
Hey.
Does he?
Probably. I don't remember.
Tell him, Cad Bane. Yeah, tell him. So last night they had they started the second wave of Mandalorian watch parties. So that would been. That'd be episode 5 and 6. I remember because I did it all wrong. I was doing
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So that means today is episode
6 and 7, and then that'll wrap up the season of The Mandalorian right there. But so those are always fun with the workbench melds for the relics, which are pretty hot shit. Somebody sent me a trade the other day, and I wasn't interested in what they were sending, even though it was a fair offer. I just wasn't interested in it, and I looked for a counter, and this maniac had 15 of the Cara Dune from last weekend. 15 of that relic.
Yeah, I've been trying to meld just for, like, when client was there, I only managed to get one of the client. I wanted to get more. I'm trying to stock up on the Caras if I can. Like, I don't want to dump a whole lot of coins into it or money into it, but those Caras go so fast. Like, it's like having a Dubray on that limited set. I'm just kind of sitting on because, people are going to want it later. Might actually have something from 2020 that's worth a damn.
Well, there's no rush on them because there's no award.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people like in Facebook group going, "Oh man, the award on that's going to be super low." Yeah, it's going to be 0 because there is no award. There's literally no incentive to collect the whole thing. Yeah. So I usually get one every time they have a watch party. So the first time I got the Mithril, boo. Second time I got the Jawa, boo. Last night I got Cara Dune. I was like, yay, I win. So that was fun. And then I'll probably get one, when they do it tonight. So, and then will that be it for the watch parties? Does that wrap up the whole deal? Or?
It should.
Yeah.
That's what Cecil thinks.
We should have done it closer to. We should have done this in October because Mandalorian season 2 is dropping October 30th.
Yes.
Yeah.
It made more sense to run the watch party.
Sense?
Maybe they'll do it again. I don't know. Maybe they'll do it again. Rewinding all the way back to Hoard Updates, they did mention this week on one of the Digicasts that yes, monuments are a go.
Yay.
They are doing them. They are not going to do a wave 3. So they're the wave 3. If it was in the can, it goes in the shit can. Either that or they'll repurpose somehow. I don't know. Fuck it. It's done. 2 series for 2020 and that's it. Supposedly the 2021 base, I guess, is tied to some event. So it'll be interesting to see what that event is and when those come.
Their definition of events is
the 21st episode of the Digicast. That will be it. So 2021 base will drop during the 21st.
Checking out the ring camera.
Yes, Pop's taking out the trash.
Oh, okay.
Making sure it wasn't assassins. Ninjas and assassins coming up the side to destroy us. So, yeah.
All the time with the assassins, man.
Yeah, constantly on the lookout for that. So, yeah, we that'll be that for 2020 based 2 waves. That's it, and then they'll go right into they'll have 5, 4. He just says they're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and all that stuff. There may be less base variants. I don't know if they're going to have time to get all this stuff. We'll probably see like a Halloween base.
I wonder if they're going to wait all the way till New Year's Eve to do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 then again.
I don't know.
I bet they do.
Well, I'll be drunk as shit. I'll miss it.
Do.
I will miss it. So,
New Year's Day is my birthday, so that'd be good timing for me.
Oh.
Like, happy birthday. Because I want to go crazy with client. My goal is to do all of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to pull up
all of them
and be like, I own the client. It's mine.
Nice.
That is a personal fuck you to the world. Well, good luck, because you're kind of telegraphing there. I'm very hesitant these days to telegraph shit. I just kind of wait back, put my rainbow together, and then I start. And that's why I'm not.
This is a threat.
I was hoping to do 20. I was hoping to do a wave 2, and I had a couple of targets in mind. But the compression of that timeline is probably going to make it impossible. So, but 2 hordes for me in a year is plenty, And again, Mark, watch,
pretty lackluster.
watch the space.
It's so easy right now. Like I really do want them to up the monument numbers. Like there's a conversation on Reddit that Broken Name started. Like, what do you think about upping them? I think it is too easy right now with how plentiful the base is. 10,000 white is just such an easy number to hit. Like if they doubled wave 1, I would still be okay with that. Make me scramble for it. Like,
Or at least 25%. I feel like 25% would be an okay thing. Even if somebody had stopped months ago at 10,000 Hoard complete, if they said, okay, well, you're going to need another 2,500 of those in the time period that they usually give, which is incredibly long. It's usually
way long.
a month away before it's ever going to. Okay, get ready. Here it's going to happen. You have time, and that's when it gets really hot for hoarding too. People really hoard hard then.
Yeah.
So it's doable. I think 25% would be fine. Doubling wouldn't make me too mad. I think I'll be there at that point anyways. So I don't know. They say, well, 10,000 whites is an accomplishment. It sounds like a lot unless you're somebody who's actually hoarding. I think somebody that's actually hoarding sees that 10,000 is. It's a slow, it's a steady, you just keep plugging away, and then, every couple of weeks, boom, there's another 1,000, boom, there's another 1,000, boom, there's another 1,000, and you're done.
That's like Caretaker. I'm already, I'm barely putting the effort in on Caretaker, and I'm going to hit 10,000
cat.
pretty quickly.
I cannot get over that cat.
Comfy?
Always.
Always.
Yeah, so that the Mando watch party's fun. The workbench for the relics is cool. The exclusives, I seem to keep getting the same ones over and over again. And I do need to I need to bash the base cards back together. I keep mulching while those are available, going for relics, and then never actually put the set together. I think I was like one shy on the first wave. So I need to get that done. So we move into the portion of the program. Shout outs. Got any shout outs for the people? Got anybody you want to say thank you to this week, AjaMarie?
I mean, Merv again, always.
Always.
Always. Like I said, he's been helping me out with clients so much. Like I love waking up and having trades from his second sister or his brother or Inquisitor, and just 9 white client. It makes me smile every morning. Other than that, like, I've been powering through a lot of trades. My friend Dawson88 has been helping me out. He's another Ewok collector, and he sent a batch of trades over. Handful of people I always deal with.
Yeah, I really didn't do much this week, but I have like this regular cadre of Hoard people, and I know some of them are two-steppers, so bless their hearts, and they just come at me like, anytime I pop up in the feed, I think they're like, oh, okay, he's active right now, time to get some done. This guy, Adat44, has been sending me a lot of trades. He's pretty new to my thing. I think he's doing, what's that, Tally? Is that her name? Tally? He's doing that Tally. So I'm getting a lot of trades from them. And I'm like not one of those guys that does, I guess a lot of people are really being tight-ass about Wave 2 and not wanting to do 1-to-1. I get people like, is this okay, Wave 1 for Wave 2? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I don't care. It's just base. Yeah. I don't care. But apparently some people are a little more tight-fisted about the Wave 2. I am not.
It depends on the character. Like, if it's one of the ones where I know somebody's got a horde of main characters, since I do have a Wave 2 horde, I try to kind of keep it. But the ones that if I'm sitting on like 100 white base of the Wave 2 characters, if somebody isn't, this isn't a character that people are coming after all the time, run it. Like, that's fine.
I used to be like that about like Ray and the Child and stuff like that. But now I'm like, well, I'm so fucking lazy. All I'm doing is posting and accepting trades. So if they're doing the work and they're enterprising enough to go and see, do I have any of those? Fuck yeah, take them. You won. You're the one that actually made the effort, and you can have them. So that's fine with me. I've been getting a ton of trades from, and this guy's name is pain in the ass. Darth Joni Makumba. So this is one of our South African fans. I'm getting a ton of trades from him. Meepa Cheap, he's a stamp. He just comes at me all the time. And you know, I have like this regular guys that just come at me all the time. AT44 has been sending me tons of trades, and Darth Johnny Makumba has been sending me a ton. So
Quick Nas has been sending me stuff in Marvel and Star Wars, which has been great. Like that's they send my Doctor Strange Marvel Universe Horde, which is just like yay.
I feel bad because Quick Nas will have sent me a trade in Marvel of a bunch of Man Things like 23 and a half hours ago. It's just about to expire, and there's like a straight, hey dude, are you alive? Are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm still okay, thanks man, appreciate it. So I hardly ever check in.
Man thing. I always pull your man thing in the wheel. Like I
really? Well, that's a sentence you don't want to have to say.
To you. Like every time I check it, when I think of it, it seems like I've got at least 9 to send your way. Like it's that one I steadily get.
Well, I want to thank everyone out there who pulls my man thing. Oh, boom! Right up my alley. That joke is. That's right up my alley. That's exactly how stupid I am. All right. So, did you have any shout-outs, Crystal? You didn't give any shout-outs.
Shout-outs to the Hoard people who send me the Hoard trades. That I wake up and the trade was like been sitting there like since like 8 o'clock last night when I just like throw my phone on the side and I'm like, ugh.
Throws it into a volcano. It's not with me.
And then I'm like, oh, okay. Shout outs to them. And there was
you know who you are.
You know who you are. I'm too tired. I'm too lazy to go. We stayed up later than usual last night, so I'm too tired to go in there and look. But you know who you are.
You know
out there, the people.
Finger guns.
The people, you know. But a shout out to a name I hadn't seen before, but they've had
Darth Johnny Makumba.
No, I haven't seen that one before. But I was looking for some old tier 10s just for something to do. Because I was like, I was bored. I was like, I'll look for tier 10 stuff.
I like tier 10s.
I like tier 10s.
Who doesn't?
So I was looking at some old variant stuff and managed to do a trade with Darth Cornbread.
Oh wow, he's been around for a long time.
Yes, because they had some good shit. Yeah. They had some good old shit. I was like, oh.
They may have just resurrected. I don't think I've seen that name in quite a while.
Yeah, that's why I initially sent the trade, and it was one of those where I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe they're active and they see it. I don't know, but yeah. So I
picked up some goodies.
Yeah, picked up a goodie. So I was like, okay, cool, awesome.
Shout out to Darth Cornbread.
Shout out to Darth Cornbread.
Yeah.
And I like cornbread too. So.
I do. It's really more like a cake.
Yeah, especially the one you get from Publix.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Holy shit.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
If you people have not had Publix cornbread,
you're missing out.
You're missing out. It's like basically they should just label it cake.
It should just be cake. They should put frosting on it and just fucking get it over with.
Oh,
it's
man,
cake.
It's so good.
It's so good. Diabetes intensifies. It is so good, and I can't leave it alone either. Don't fucking buy any. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, it's like don't buy like the big container. Just get like the small one.
Well, you know, this is what you do. You get some of that cornbread and then their chicken tenders. Fuck me, that's lunch right there. That's all I need.
I love Publix anyway. Like they have the best shit. Like
they do.
Their sandwiches.
Oh, Publix sandwiches are ridiculous.
Don't get me started. I can't even. They're so fucking good. It's great. It's great.
Yeah. Today's
so
brought to you by Publix.
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Oh.
Oh my god.
It's that much of a pleasure.
It is. It is that much. Oh.
The cornbread, maybe.
Your O face starts with P at Publix.
Oh.
Oof. Workshop that one. What does they say? You don't have Publix there. You need to fucking move. Who said that? Snippy, you're missing it, man. It's the fucking best. Oh my god.
She lives like in the middle, I think. In the middle of the country. Is it like Kentucky or Tennessee or somewhere?
Yeah, she's in Kentucky.
Oh, bless your heart. Yeah.
Well, you got
get down to Florida.
The trade-offs. You got cheap tax-free cigarettes
hurricanes all the time and shit. And the mosquitoes. But we have Publix.
You can get some of them cheap tax-free cigarettes in Kentucky, and everybody.
She says Kentucky is rude.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
It's rough country.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, with that, let's move on to what you're watching.
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
Okay. So, AjaMarie, what have you and your unconscious cat been watching?
Well, I bought Bill and Ted after, I was going to do it anyway, but seeing you guys give it a glowing review, I was like, all right, I'll just buy it outright because it was just a little bit more to buy.
Yeah.
It's like $5 more.
I was happy about it. Like, it was good fun. I enjoyed
Right.
it. I love Bill and Ted anyway, and it made me happy, so that was definitely a good purchase. I need to start. My son's got me wanting to watch Cobra Kai. He's watching it, and he's like, "We're gonna watch this."
It's badass.
Well, that's the word to describe
Yeah.
it. We'll
We'll
tell
get
you
to-
all
we'll get
about
to
it.
that.
We'll get
We'll
to
get
that
to
because,
that.
man, we're all in on Cobra Kai.
But this weekend, actually, when I'm done with this, what I need to start is season 2 of The Boys came out, and that's the first 3 episodes. Have you guys watched The Boys?
I watched the first season. She did not watch it at all. I loved it, and I'm dying. I want to watch it, but it's kind of rough.
It
I'm
definitely is.
delicate.
Like,
I don't
it's
like cursing.
wow.
Is there cursing in it?
Yes, a lot.
I don't like cursing.
The one. What's that?
Worst superheroes ever. Like,
Yes. Oh my God. They're villains. They're not even good. Their superheroes are villains with good
Yeah,
marketing.
like bad.
Monstrous. Their Superman is just a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. So I'm it's gonna be an exciting season there. I'm sure. I really like the characters. Not the bad guys, but like I like the good.
Carl Urban's really good in it, and he
Yeah.
says fuck every other word.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Like that's what my plan is for today is to watch those first 3 episodes.
Yeah, I want to watch those. I love that show, and I like that they're keeping it weekly. They drop the first 3 episodes, but after this, it's appointment viewing. You're gonna have to get each episode, and I actually appreciate the pacing more when they do that. When something's like all there. And it's like, you end on, like, especially like we're watching Cobra Kai. At the end of every episode, we're like, oh, shit! And you want to watch the next one, like, right now. And when they're all there, you can do that. But it's more satisfying, I feel like, that you have to wait a week to see what actually, how are they going to get out of this? Or what the fuck is going to happen from that? So I like that appointment viewing. And plus, I think it gives people a chance to talk about things and tell their friends. I think they're going to grow their audience better by doing that.
No, I fully agree. Like, because I look at, like, say, Umbrella Academy. I waited for so long for that new season to drop. I was literally done with it. Like,
Yeah.
As soon as I could be, and it was just like, boom, done. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we literally knocked that out in like 2 or 3 days. Yeah,
Do it episode by episode. Give me a chance to absorb it and appreciate it and look forward to it instead of just like,
Well, I mean, you're getting that little moment of excitement when a new episode comes up. When you open up your Apple TV and it says watch next. And, oh, there's a new episode of Rick and Morty, or oh, there's a new episode of this or that. You're into. You're like, oh shit, fuck yeah, let's watch right now. It's exciting.
Far more satisfying. It gives me like it makes that day like, oh, it's this day is my show. Like that's when the new episode comes on. I get something to look forward to and.
Oh yeah. So what are we watching? We are watching Cobra Kai.
Oh
for
my
one thing.
gosh!
Holy shit! Is it great?
Wow!
It is great.
Wow!
Really good.
Holy crap!
It's super, super great. So
Yeah.
been enjoying the hell out of that. And it's, man, I'll tell you what, they get you right back into, like, if you watch The Karate Kid, you're right back in there again with it. It puts you right back in, and you just, we've seen it a million times. And man, I tell you, the kid that was the bad guy in the original Karate Kid, in this, you love the guy. You really do love the guy. He's kind of an idiot, but and he's kind of an asshole, but he's got an arc. He's got a journey that's really very interesting. And since their kids are involved in this as well, and the way that they all tie into this, it's really interesting. And we've got one episode left to watch, the season finale we're ready to watch.
Of season one. There's another season.
So it's back already?
Yeah.
And we can move right into it?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Cool. It's really good. Fantastic.
It's the word you're looking for is badass.
Yeah, it is badass.
Badass.
Yeah, it's really good. So we're enjoying the hell out of that. And then what else did we watch this week?
We watched Mulan.
Oh, we watched Mulan last night.
You?
Yeah, it was
How was
really
it?
fun. Really good.
Really liked it.
Beautiful movie. Gorgeous.
I kind of wish we could have seen it on a huge screen because it looks like it's gorgeous.
Yeah, and like some of the battle scenes and stuff.
Gorgeous. It's a gorgeous movie.
It's big. It's big. Yeah,
Big.
yeah, it's big. There's a lot going on. It's very big. So we enjoyed that. And Donnie Yen is in that.
Yeah, Chirrut's in it.
The guy who played Chirrut was in it. Yeah, like really early on in the movie, he shows up. I'm like, fuck, I didn't know he was in that. He's great in it too. He's really good.
he is.
Really good. It's a
Yeah.
fantastic movie.
Yep.
So we like that a lot. Highly recommend. I guess you have to pay extra.
Yeah, I did.
How much do you pay extra to get that?
I think it was $29.99.
Okay,
Yeah.
so again,
But then
that's what we'd pay if we
You
went to the
have it.
movies.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and it's ours. We own it. So
Yeah.
it's there. So but it was nice, and it's really well done, beautifully put together. The acting in it's fantastic. All the characters are really great. They changed some stuff. No songs. There are none of the songs
that's why
that
you
know.
like it so much.
No, I can do without all the musical crap.
The tra-la-la-la-la.
Yeah. So it's good though. It's enjoyable and it's kind of fun. I'm kind of liking the model of being able to get a new release movie at home and watching
Yeah,
it.
I dig that. I don't mind paying movie theater prices to be able to watch it. I've got a big enough TV anyway. And
Oh, look at that cat. Yeah, they're asking for pics of the cat.
Yeah, I'm
On
filming
Twitch.
now, so
Okay.
I'll get some.
Oh my gosh, this cat.
That'll probably be the header for the
Oh.
thing today. Is this cat? Oh my god! Come
You
here.
have to see this cat.
Say something. Yeah, look at this cat.
Look at that cat.
Gorgeous. He's super chill. Super chill cat.
So chill
So
and sleepy.
anything for final thoughts?
Well, I had lots more. I was
Oh,
watching.
what did you watch? Oh shit! I ask for
Right?
the book report, and I didn't do that.
Well, I did watch the historical stuff. Well, I kind of did, but I really don't think it was historically accurate. But yeah, that was just nerdy in itself to recognize that. But I finished Ugly Delicious on Netflix, which
Okay.
I love that show. Just that's a lot of fun. It's chefs and the making the food and just, oh my God, so much delicious food they show on that show. I finally watched season 2 of Project Blue Book. Now I don't know why I did because it was kind of meh.
Yeah, I never.
But
got
it was
into
there. It came up on my recommendations in Peacock, so I was like, okay, whatever. I had nothing. I was trying to avoid watching Cobra Kai ahead of you, so I had to distract myself with something.
Thank you for waiting. That was fun to watch.
Yeah, because I was like, Cobra Kai was in there next to watch, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't watch it without them guys. So, and I'm up to date on Lovecraft Country, which is weird and freaky, and I like it. And actually, they dropped the episode that's supposed to come out tomorrow. They already dropped it on streaming. So if you have HBO Max, you can already watch the new episode of Lovecraft Country, and also The Vow, about that weird Nexium cult
Right.
that had young Baru in it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And I got a better look at some of the Battlestar Galactica chicks in it. It was that Callie girl and the Boomer chick.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was like situated in Vancouver. So and they film everything in Vancouver.
Yeah.
So they got all those little young chicks.
That's where all the best cults are too.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But you can already watch the new episode on HBO Max. And then there was some new stuff I watched. There's a freaky new show called Raised by Wolves on HBO Max as well. It's by Ridley Scott. It's this bizarre sci-fi.
Oh yeah, I want to watch that. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, they've got 3 episodes up
over.
already, and I'm kind of mesmerized by how bizarre it is, and it's like super bloody, crazy. So you're gonna love it.
I like bloody
Guts
guts flying everywhere.
Yeah, I started watching. There was another new show that dropped on Netflix called Away. It's a space show where they're going to Mars, but it's very dramatic. Like,
a little over dramatic, maybe?
Kind of, in terms of all the stuff going on with their families and their backstories. And I want to see explosions in space and shit, you know?
Guts.
Get to Mars already.
I want guts.
So, but
Flying
yeah, so
everywhere,
I'm watching
guts.
that. But the most bizarre thing I watched this week, which was not Raised by Wolves. It was Britannia.
Never heard of it.
I don't know what it was on originally, but season 1 is on Amazon Prime. And it has the guy who was the governor in Walking Dead. He's like a Roman general. And
Jeffrey Morgan?
No.
That's Negan.
That's Negan. No. This was the governor guy.
I don't know who that is.
You know him when you see him. And then
I go, oh, it's that governor.
it has the chick who's the daughter on Yellowstone, who's Kevin Costner's daughter on Yellowstone. She's in it. And then it has this other guy who was the king of this one Celtic tribe. And I'm like, it took me like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm like, who is that dude? Who is that dude? Why is that dude so familiar? And then finally I realized it was freaking Ian McDermott.
Huh.
It was the freaking emperor.
Wow.
Because he finally said something, and I was like, oh shit, that's the emperor. What the hell? But it's completely bizarre, and it's got like this weird intro theme music, which I'm like, why would that be your theme music for this thing that's supposed to be historical? It's very strange, but I watched the first season, and now I have to watch the second season whenever it's streaming. I can find it for free because I'm not paying for that.
You don't have to watch it.
I do. I kind of
Just like the Avatar
I need to
chase,
see
you
what
don't have to.
happens with the prophecy in it, but it's very strange. But Ian McDermott in it is a lot. He is a lot. Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Somebody
He's very
pointed
good.
out on Twitter the other day that all three trilogies end with Emperor Palpatine shocking himself. It's like, why are you shocking yourself? Why are you shocking yourself? Why are you shocking yourself every time?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was fun.
So that was it. And I had finally watched 1917,
Oh, that's fantastic.
which if
That's
you
really
have
good.
not seen that, it was fantastic.
That has a lot of guts flying around.
It
too.
does. There's a lot of, war sucks, and World War I apparently really
It's
sucked.
the worst. Super sucks.
Very, very sucked. But it was fantastic. I don't know why it was not the best picture at the Oscars this year, because it was amazing. I really liked it.
Cool.
So I
Alright.
watched like everything. So I did, see something.
You watched all the things.
I watched all the things
Cool.
except The Boys, which I'm like,
That's
I
good.
like
You'll
it.
like it.
no.
It's
It's
pretty
fun.
horrifying, but it's like the
It's fun.
good.
I don't want to see Keith Urban be bad.
He's not.
Carl
He's the
Urban,
good
I
guy.
mean.
He's the good
Carl-
guy.
He's the good guy?
He's the good guy.
Huh. But he's got a beard, a dark beard.
Okay.
I like
Well,
him better when he's blonde.
It's all a ruse. He's actually good. Just because he has a beard, it's not like the Mirror Universe Spock or anything. And even Mirror Universe Spock's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. So because he's still logical. So yeah,
That is logical.
That was a deep cut.
Deep cuts.
Yeah, deep. So final thoughts? Got any?
I just would like to reiterate
Be nice.
my final thoughts from last week, which is that people should strive to be nicer to everybody in the app,
Or don't say anything.
or
else.
don't say anything at all.
Good old mom rule.
Exactly.
Can't say anything nice.
If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it.
Yep.
Just decline the trade,
Move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Well, I don't want to see complaints from people going, how come nobody ever tells you why? We can't. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if we do, you get in trouble.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So sorry, new players. You'll never know why we said no. We just are not going to say anything, period.
But you could track people down on, Twitter.
Run down Twitter. Why did you decline my trade?
Or you could share a screenshot with somebody on Twitter, and they'll explain it to you on Twitter.
They'll mansplain it.
They won't be nice.
They'll mansplain it to you on Twitter.
Yeah, they'll mansplain it on Twitter.
Yeah.
But just chill out, people. Be
Yeah.
nice. People, there's a lot of new people in the app, clearly. And the tier system clearly has people not understanding.
Yeah, it was supposed to make everything so easy. All it did is make everything
worse.
1,000 times more complicated.
The tier system has really failed new users. It's given them a really crappy starting point to start enjoying the app. Like if you come in and it's got a flawed tier system, like it's no wonder. I don't know how we're keeping it.
It's odd to me now. I'm seeing people that are there's like almost like the stages of grief, except it's stages of understanding. So first they start with tier, and then they realize very quickly that tier doesn't apply because it doesn't have anything to do with a lot of important things.
Rarity.
It doesn't have to do with card count. And then there's also the other elements of demand, like Ray's the hottest thing versus some rando, garbage alien. I'm getting trades now from newer players who've got a few hundred trades under their belt, and they say, look at the card count. I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the card count, but that's Hermie Odal. And this is Ray. I'm not winning by accepting a low count Hermie Odal over close to the same count Ray. I'm not trading numbered cards here. So there's stages of understanding, and it's going to be more difficult now because really everybody has to pump the brakes, don't say shit, yes or no, and on to the next, because it's not working.
Yeah, but by all means, don't try and explain it away to them.
No, because that could be
comments,
too mean.
That could be mean to people or bullying.
Yeah.
So, just decline and let it go.
Yep.
And and new people, maybe just because something's a dupe, do not assume it doesn't have as much value. Because for some reason, randomly, I've been getting trades for like Hux things. People trying to take a dupe Hux thing.
Right.
And, sometimes I would want to just say, what the fuck are you talking about? Look at my stack.
I know, yeah.
Look at my fucking stack.
Yeah.
But
this is the Roach Motel of Hux cards. They don't go out.
You have 15 of these. I'm like, yeah, I know, and I'm looking for more.
Yeah.
I need more of those.
Yeah.
You have 32 of each of these fat clone idiots. Yeah, guess what? I worked really hard to get to that stupid arbitrary
But these are
number.
uncommon. I'm sending you a rare. No.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You're not getting it. No.
Can't say anything.
So just decline, shut it, and back away from the app.
Yep.
And the old Beck is there for a reason. Give it the old Beck.
Old Beck
Old
isn't
Beck.
for our listeners who aren't in the Discord and don't know about that. Old Beck is an anagram, and if you work that one out, you'll find out pretty quick what it means. But we refer to the old Beck quite a bit in our Discord.
So just decline, close the app, walk away, go outside, get some fresh air, and then go back to the app.
Yes. Yeah.
Just be careful out there, folks.
Yes. Okay. So no final. That was your final thought. You got any final thoughts, Aja? AjaMarie?
I think that kind of covered it. That's a good final thought there. I think is just.
I like it. I like it.
Chill.
It's definitely a good one to remember. So, folks, we thank you for tuning in. I don't know what the show's going to look like today after this.
Make
probably
sure we
nothing.
got
It's probably,
Hit record next time.
I got the cat. Well, I had it, and then everything was fucked up, and I never turned it on once we unfucked. So there you go. So
Unfucked.
yeah, we got it. We got it
this
unfucked
cat.
and fucked up anyway. So I can't believe y'all don't get to see this cat. I'm going to make it the header image for everything because that's a gorgeous animal. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you, Kat, for being so fucking chill. Thank you, AjaMarie, for joining us. Sorry for the technical foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders.
Maybe next time.
Shit happens, man. Shit happens. It's primarily intended as an audio medium anyways. So
yeah, there you go.
it'll all work out.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat. So thank you, folks. Find us on Twitter. We're hoardcast@gmail.com. We got a phone number, 904-628-1138 if you want to call in with your thoughts. Shout outs or grievances. And we will see you again next week. Or, well, you'll hear us at least. Arrivederci.
Maybe you'll see us. I don't know. He's an idiot. I don't know.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Minshew.
Minshew.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching.